Hello, so this is set 14. It is finally here. I'm going to be going through these videos myself while I play, trying to commentate them. As I said before, there could also be viewer games as an opportunity, so please make sure to like and subscribe, and also check out the Twitch channel if you so choose to. So I'm going to try my best to commentate and talk through everything that I'm doing along the way. And we'll try and build a board, and we'll see how it goes. So this is going to be very new to me, obviously, and it's PBE game. So all we're trying to do is experiment and test. So starting out the game, I'm just trying to hold unit pairs and play around unit pairs. I see Bruiser synergy with my upgraded Ox unit, Alistair. So we're going to try and maybe get in Golden Ox if that's a possibility. And then I think there's Graves, which is an Executioner. Yeah, I just have 6 of these guys. Maybe we go for like a reroll and see if he's any good. Spoils of War seems good here. So this is the it seems good because I have an upgraded unit. It just comes down to how good this Alistair is. And I can maybe push levels, play with Golden Ox. I'm kind of down. I'm kind of down. I'm just trying to fit in some synergies here. So I put in this. I have some Cyber, whoever's. I have double Alistair. I can't pop my component anvils. That seems like a bug. Okay, one finally popped. I want to slam some items here. I'll slam a Sunfire. I'll take a bow because it's pretty flexible. The components are sticky, which is a little bit scary. And then I'm not sure what I'm trying to play towards. I probably want to play towards Golden Ox in some way. So I'm thinking more towards AD items here. But I could just take this. I think I'm going to lose this round, which sucks. But I blame the sticky components. That didn't really work well for me. I could also play towards Viego. I do have this, but it doesn't synergize with my 6 Golden Ox units. So we're hoping to find some sort of Golden Ox unit, ideally. We have Strategist. We have Worth the Wait. I feel like I got baited by Spoils of War a little bit because I feel like it doesn't really do all that much. This looks like a backline unit, right? 4 Hex. So I'd rather play a backline unit than this Shaco because I already have a lot of frontline. I think I'm just going to slam Adaptive Helm here. Because I'm trying to streak. I'm trying to win as many rounds as possible. And now let's look at our Golden Ox units and think about how we're going to play around this. Like, Graves is obviously good. Late game, we can play around Viego. Jarvan, we have a possibility there. We have Annie, which is, I think, an AP unit, if I'm not mistaken. So we can maybe play towards Annie and try and fit in synergies like that. Annie's other synergy is Amp, so we might have to look for some Amp units. We might just have an early Golden Ox into Amp style board. As soon as we have Golden Ox in, we can try and stack some damage Amp early to try and make it to late game. So I think that's going to be our goal for long term. So I'm going to hold on to this Yuumi because they're also Amp. We could also get in Strategist. Help out my board. Dr. Mundo and another one of the Alistar is fine. I really want a Golden Ox unit so I can start stacking Golden Ox, because before I start pumping levels, I want to have Golden Ox in because then I can pump levels and get some damage amp is my thought process. I think it's always better to play 2 upgraded units just as a general rule of thumb. I'm going to put a bow here because I'm trying my best to scale up as much as possible. This guy's Worth the Wait Nefari, which doesn't seem super amazing for his current build, but that's fine. We have this guy that's blocking a bunch of damage. So he deals magic damage, but he also reduces incoming damage. So that's why I wanted to slam Adaptive and get a little bit of AP going on. And also the extra casting is just extra stun. So it feels like it's a pretty effective item build here so far. like I said, we want to make it to Annie eventually, so I'm hoping that I can put that adaptive elm on Annie in the late game. I can just play around vertical golden ox and just try out the trait, see how it goes. Without having it early though, it feels a little bit awkward, right? Like, of course, if I had golden ox already, I would instantly push a level, get some damage amp, things would feel great. I'm probably going to take Jarvan if nobody takes Jarvan. I'm not sure what items I'm building yet. Maybe I want to make a Shiv, so I'm going to take Tyr or Jarvan here. Just to try and play tempo. I took Spoils of War. I want to try and push the lobby as much as I can. The only reason I say Jarvan over Tyr is because he's Golden Ox and I can start like having the actual synergy in. Yeah. So I'm just going to do this. Get Golden Ox in. Push level as soon as I have it, because once I push level with Golden Ox, I'm going to get the damage amp, right? I'm going to put this guy in. I have Golden Ox. It looks like it's not working because it says blank out of blank. So I'm hoping when I push level. All right. Oh, I have to fight to activate it. Okay, well, that was a problem. My bad. How am I supposed to know? Well, I didn't. So it is what it is. Let's think what my strongest board is now. So Jarvan is a Slayer. I already have a Slayer synergy in Slayer. I could go towards like Golden Ox Slayers and just play like that. In that case, I should have maybe held on to the Shaco just to have 4 Slayer in right now. But that's fine. Let's stack this Alistar. Vanguard seems good, but it only helps the Jarvan, really. Let's see how much damage everybody's doing. So I'm doing a lot of true damage with the Alistar, which is great. I did stack him for a lot, but I think this is just Sunfire Cape, if I'm not mistaken. This guy looks really strong. He has the Void Spawn augment. Spoils of War, giving me some good stuff. Nice. This seems great. 2/3 cost Senna's. I can play Senna backline. Divinicorp Slayer. This fits perfectly with my board. So we're going to play Senna. What's the Divinicorp bonus for Senna? Let's see. Bang. We get extra AD. Okay, not necessarily the greatest thing that we wanted. I'm trying to angle myself more towards Annie this game. But we'll see. I think this is a good idea now. Just get 4 Slayer in. Try and do some extra damage here. I'm holding on to this Yuumi because Yuumi is amp, but I'm willing to sell this Yuumi if I have the opportunity to. So let's say we're trying to play around Annie here. We want to have amp in for sure. Also, this is 5 out of 6 Golden Ox, so eventually we're going to drop somebody. Let's just assume that we don't have Viego yet. So we want a Bruiser, so I probably want to play Cho'Gath. Then I want an amp unit. So what are my amp unit opportunities? There's Yuumi, which is strategist as well, which might fit really nicely. There's also Nefari, I think, which has Boombot. No. Do I have a Boombot somebody? Not really. This person is playing... This person already has an Annie. Okay, well that kind of sucks for me. I really don't want to contest somebody in PBE because contesting in PBE is just like a waste of time for everybody. But I think I'm kind of low-key locked in. It's a Boombot Techie. Fiddlesticks. It also gives AP Sundering. So I might as well hold on to this. I'm not sure what we're going to build here, but we'll see. I do like him, and then having Techie in case I play towards Viego. Okay, we got our random drop. I don't know what that did for me. Did it recover? It recovered HP. Okay, so I got HP recovery from the orb drop. My items are awful. So what do I want to reforge here is my real question. Do I just level for Fiddle? I might just level for Fiddle here. Okay, so I need to figure out how this works. So when you spend the gold, it stops. It doesn't keep going. Okay, that's good to know. I mean, I think it's always going to be Declaw. And then I'm going to reforge one of these cloaks. I got a sword. I think I'm just going to make Giant Slayer. Nah, I don't like Giant Slayer. I mean, not sure. I'm just going to make it. We're just going to slam items. I don't want to die in PBE. I don't want to die instantly playing PBE. I'm trying to purposely not trying to take an easy reroll route. I'm trying to stimulate my brain and think towards the future and try my best towards playing some crazy shit. We're level 6. I don't think I can kill this Alistar. If we natural the Alistar 3, that's fine. I've been really unoptimal with my Golden Ox leveling and stuff, but we'll see how it goes. I don't think it's this. I don't think it's this. I do kind of like a movable object, but it feels kind of boring. I'll just take Radiant. Ooh, I found an Annie. We're so back, chat. So who am I missing of the Golden Ox units? I'm missing a Graves. Kind of down to do this. So how much amp do I have? I have 1 amp. So now I shoot out 3 mini fireballs. I want to get strategist in. That's what I'm looking for now. Senna might be a later game unit that I'll play, but not just yet. And then if I spend 12 gold. Okay, so I can make a Shiv. What is my mana threshold? 40? I really think I want blue buff for Annie. So if I can hit a blue buff, that would be pretty nice. I would normally, in a normal game, I think I would sell to make 50 gold. But this is PBE, so I just want to try stuff out. So I'm down to just, like, you know, chill. So now I'm 4 Golden Ox. So I get more damage amp. That makes Giant Slayer feel like it's pretty shit. But it is what it is. If I spend 12 gold, I get more damage amp. I mean, I'm kind of down to just push level here because I'm Spoils of War. Let's just play. We're playing very loosey-goosey. We're playing very, very aggressive and without much regard for our placement in the game. Being at 20 gold here is really bad. Usually we want to be at like 30 gold at minimum, even if you're trying to play aggressively. I just really want to see how this Golden Ox works, because it seems like a lot of damage amp. And if I can play pretty hard with my Spoils of War, I should be able to make back the econ pretty effectively. Or at least that's my goal here. I don't know who this is. Oh, Tibbers! I summoned Tibbers. Oh, that was clutch. And then we make 30 gold. See, this is what I was trying to thinking. Also, Ziggs is a strategist, so I feel like I should get Ziggs. I'm just going to hold Ziggs. I think Ziggs is a good hold here. Cyber Boss. I can play Kabuko late game. Kabuko's a bruiser. Here I want blue buff. Ideally, I think blue buff's just going to be great on Annie. Just get multicasting. I doubt I'll get it because it's on a 4 cost. But we'll see. It's not on my side, which is a little bit unfortunate. Oh, nice. I get it, which is great. And this is a Zaya, which I don't think I'm going to play. So I get blue buff on Annie. 4 Golden Ox. Annie gets a bunch of damage amp. And we're going to get more damage amp because we can play around strategist with this Yuumi. I got an Annie pair, which is even more amazing for me. So we're feeling great. So is it better to remove Fiddlesticks here? What does Fiddlesticks give me? Like nothing, right? He just gives me a little bit of shred. I think this is stronger, right? I just get durability on my front line. My front line doesn't have upgrades, which is a little bit awkward. But, you know, we'll figure it out when we get there. I think I want to play Fiddlesticks. And I want to replace this guy for another dude. Is there another strategist that I can play that's a little bit better? Like, I want to play maybe Cho'Gath as like a 4 cost. I have a lesser duplicator, which means I'm 1 off Alistar 3. So I'm kind of down for that. I'm going to actually make Econ here, because I don't think the Fiddlesticks is going to be that important. But let's say I'm playing like Cho'Gath, Fiddlesticks. Cho'Gath. Fiddlesticks. Late game, I dropped Graves to play Viego, right? So my board's going to look something like this. And then I have Yuumi for Strategist. And then I have a Ziggs. And then I can also play Kabuko if I really wanted to. Or I could play Nico maybe. Nico's a frontline unit at least instead of Ziggs. But this is like the board I'm kind of going for. Like vaguely in my head, or what I'm anticipating to see. But I'm anti-pair. I have blue buff. I think blue buff is amazing for me right now. This guy's Street Demons, Tactician's Kitchen. So he seems to be playing vertical Street Demons. So let's see how this fight goes. Also, I should check out damage here. Damage numbers. He has a Brand with a Guinsoo and full crit. My Annie is kind of smurfing, I think, but not doing as much damage as Brand. My whole team is doing a lot of damage. This Yuumi is pumping, right? Like, if you look at the damage on this Yuumi, this is 0 items Yuumi 1. Seems like a lot. 0 items Ziggs 1 as well. And then this Brand is doing like 5,000. It's actually pretty good. Strategist, there is a 3 strategist. So this could just be my next in. Right? Like, I could easily just, like, plop this dude in and just be, like, happy. Jarvan 1 with Radiant items isn't doing that much, right? Like, if you look at the damage output, it looks like Yuumi is a pretty good unit. Like, just, like, you know, of course, this is all bullshit because it's PBE. And the set's gonna change, like, 100 times before the set's released, right? They're gonna patch it every single day. So, you know, we're not really looking as much for unit strength, but it's more just, like, understanding how things are working. Oh, I saw a Jinx here and I thought it was a 5 cost. That's just my brain not working. I'm down for Nashers, honestly. Just have this Annie chain cast. I'm not sure if it's actually strong, but it might be okay. I'm okay to just sit maybe. Like, if I just level and sit and I just greed and go 9 and I play some kind of Giga board. Like, is this not good enough? Am I not entertained? I could also make a guard breaker, but I feel like I have enough damage amp, right? I feel like I have enough damage amp. Nashers might be good, and then hold on to the other components. And just have this Annie chain cast. Because the Tipper summon seemed really good, right? I could also play more amp if I want to, like, support this dude. So maybe it's, like, Nefari with Cho'Gath. Or it's, Samira. Also, I'm not spending my gold, right? Shouldn't I be spending more gold for Golden Ox? I should be spending each turn, right? We'll see. This guy rolled for Zeri. We'll see. Set 13 was the first set you played and you love my channel. Thank you. This is your first time watching your stream. Nice. Welcome. This guy also has an Annie. Bro, like, is everybody playing Annie? Did somebody say that Annie was good? Golden Ox Emblem. I go 6 Golden Ox. Thoughts? Strategist also seems good. I'm a strategist enjoyer. I always play those type of traits, but I think I just gotta take it at this point. I'm 84 HP. I'm looking for a Viego. I can level later. This allows me to have a lot of... I mean, I should roll a little bit here, because I get Golden Ox benefits as well. Wait, Aphelios is Golden Ox? I'm 6 Golden Ox right now. Huh? I didn't even know that. My bad. Okay, Nico upgraded. I'm going to move the Radiant items onto Nico, I think. Oh, no, Nico's Golden Ox now. How many more rolls? 2 more rolls? Okay, I think that's it. And now I got my Golden Ox cash out. Okay, so I have Annie 2. I have Nico 2 with no items. I can maybe make... She already has a lot of... She already has a lot of durability, so I don't want to make a durability item on her. And now we just pump levels, right? We pump levels like a demon. I got an Aurora. Hold on. Now it's time to test some Aurora bullshit. Okay, so I could have played towards Aphelios. I don't know how I missed it. I didn't see Aphelios in my head as a unit that I could have played. So that's a big mistake on my part, because I could have made AD items, right? I've been purposely avoiding AD items because I was worried about this Aphelios and how I'm going to deal with it. Also, the Jarvan now is doing quite a bit. So how does Aurora work here? Like, if I put Aurora in over this, when this unit goes in, do I get the buff? Like, do I get the benefit of strategist? Like, does it activate the synergy? Like, is it actually a fawn? Let's see. I made myself purposely weaker this turn, I understand, but I just want to test out if it activates the synergy. It does not activate the synergy. Okay, so it's not actually a fawn. So it's not as broken as I thought it was when I first saw it. Okay, so now we know. This guy is playing Kindred. Kindred is pumping out damage. My Annie items are really suboptimal, I think. I think I need like a JG, because I already have a bunch of damage amp, right? I have so much damage amp on this unit. So I think that's fine. Okay, so Aurora is not as broken as I thought it was, and that's fine. We just have to live and learn, right? Like Sonic taught us. I'm down to make a JG here. I think that I just want to try and pump this Annie for as much damage. Right now, she doesn't seem like she's doing as much as some of the other units. So I'm a little bit concerned with it. Or a little bit concerned with her. But maybe, like, it's 2 damage and mini fireballs. She has insane damage amp, right? As soon as the game logs back in. I have blue buff, which should be like her best mana item. I have Nashers, and I thought it would be good because every 4 cast she summons Tibbers. So in my head, I was thinking, okay, I want to like do that. It might also be because I lost amp last turn. I lost amp and strategist, that it looked a little bit weaker. But I think this is fine. So I'm going to do this. I'm going to rearrange my items as such. And then I'm going to put this on somebody else. Aphelios. I'm basically just trying to go fast 9 here. It's going to be easier because it's PBE. There's going to be accounts that are more like bot-like, or just people trying out stuff that they don't know what's good or what works. So there's a lot of experimentation, right? It looks like the whole lobby is trying to play Annie, which is insane to me because I don't know why. Maybe somebody said this unit was broken in a YouTube video. It just seems kind of silly because her traits don't seem intuitive, right? Golden Ox Amp, like, she doesn't have a trait that, like, you know, it's not like she has like a Sork trait, or like, you know, she doesn't have traits that boost her in ways that seem like you just splash her in and play her. She seems like a unit that you want to kind of build your board around. And she's not part of any of the major vertical traits. Okay, well, I lost to this guy. He has Annie 1. I-Beam, WG. Let's see what their board looks like. He has God of the Net, which seems like broken. He has 2 Divinicorp, 2 Amps. So he has like no synergies, and his Annie pumped out way more damage than mine. So why does his Annie pump out way more damage? He just has double casting. It's a little bit confusing to me why his Annie is so much stronger than mine, but you know, we'll figure it out one day. Right, one day at a time. It might be that I have no Shred. Oops, a gold orb. Oh, I have Shred. Okay, I'm gonna put this on Nico instantly. Like, it seems a bit weird that I have what I would consider better items and more damage amp, but my Annie did not pump out that much damage. Also, I should probably be spending my gold for Golden Ox. There we go. Because it resets every turn. So if I have the ability to level, I should level. Because I'm pushing levels instead of rolling with it. I'm getting railed. I think my front line is not good enough. This fight, I did a lot of damage, though, which is nice. I just couldn't kill Cho'Gath. So Cho'Gath looked pretty good there. Like, I can put in more strategists. This gives me Alistar 3. I'm just going to do it right now. I'm kind of playing very much towards the level 9 boards. I'm going to spend my gold here. Get my Golden Ox scaled up. 6 Golden Ox doesn't seem that strong so far. I'm going to be level 9 next turn. I'm going to be looking for Viego, Kabuko, and maybe somebody else. We'll see. So I want to hold on to you. I have an Aurora. I just don't know. She doesn't seem to fit in that great. This is definitely an upgrade from this guy. Almost assuredly. So let's level and start rolling. Boombot Executioner might fit nicely. This Urgot might be good. I'm going to take Ziggs for sure. I found a Garen. I'm just going to put in this guy right now. And then I want to put in Ziggs and move my Radiant items onto that. There's a Renekton. There's an Aphelios. Who am I replacing? God, I am dizzy. I'm confused and dizzy. Hello, Napkin. Alright, this is not going well. I am not pumping out the damage that I thought I would be pumping out at this stage in the game. I need to find some units, and I need to find them fast. Do I need Strategist? I don't need Strategist. I don't need more damage amp. I have a lot of damage amp. I'm getting railed by 5 costs. I need to put in my 5 costs, and they need to pop off. That's what I need. Okay, so let's look. Viego. Okay, so Viego goes in over this guy, I believe, for sure. Now, what items am I putting on who? I want to put this item on somebody else. I want to put in Cyber whatever boss. Let's do this. This Fiddlesticks is basically useless, so I can just put anybody else in. I'm going to put double Radiant on Viego. I'm going to get rid of this. Put this on you. This on you. And I guess Titans for right now. I'm not sure. And then I'm just going to put Deathblade on Aphelios. And I'm going to try and figure out what I'm doing here. A Zac seems pretty good. There's an orb like in the corner here. I don't even know why. I mean, I think I'm just too dizzy to play anything else on my board. This is Amp. I can drop Strategist. Do I have Street Demon almost in? Not really, because I got rid of the other dude. Alright, let me Golden Ox this up. I need some 2-star 5 costs. Bang. We're back, baby. Okay. Now, this guy or Graves. Graves might be better late game, and I can play this and this. I don't know if this Kabuko is any good. Let's see how much damage was blocked. Most of my damage was blocked by this Alistar 3. I'm sure this guy is better than Fiddlesticks. Surely. I should probably play God of the Net. Right? I should just play God of the Net, and then I can activate another synergy on this guy. Printing gold. Yeah, I have Golden Ox, which gives me loot, and I have Spoils of War. I was kind of going for like a fast 9, fast 10 kind of build here. But we'll see. But I should be printing. Yeah, as long as I win rounds. But I lost a lot of rounds, right? I'm having trouble killing this Cho'Gath too. Right? Like, look at this Cho'Gath. Okay, I mean, fuck me, I guess. That didn't work. Looks like I bought 4. So we'll evaluate what I did wrong this game. Honestly, I'll just take a TG. I feel like I need more frontline, right? My frontline's kind of lacking, so I think I have to drop this guy. This Alistar is not scaled well. I felt like he'd be okay to kind of like tempo me, and I thought Viego 2 would be okay. Fast spend 3-star 5 cost. I don't think I'm making it. I needed to win one of these rounds. That's my problem, right? Like, I'm probably going to go fast 10 here just to, like, activate a synergy. Because I can probably play God of the Net for free if I just level. Which I think I'm going to do here. And I'm going to hope for the best that I can reestablish my econ. But I am not very strong. Like, this Jarvan is doing most of my damage without any synergies activated. Like, why does my Annie do no damage? Let's watch the Annie this fight. What's going on here? 40 mana? Is she getting mana locked? Why is she doing no damage? She has all her traits activated. 40 mana. Like, that fight she looked okay, but why is she doing so little? Oh, sorry, this is Viego. This is Viego, not Jarvan. I mean, I guess this makes sense to a certain extent. Yeah, I guess it makes sense. You said it's on PB. Yes, it is. This is the first game I'm playing of it. Okay, who do I want to drop, right? You are Amp and Strategist. I have Strategist activated. This Ziggs is really not that important, but I feel like the Cyber Boss on this guy is pretty good because it allows him to hit multiple hexes. I have an item I can make, so I'm just going to make an item. Okay, the component anvils don't work very well this set, is what I'm noticing. I'm going to make a Guinsoo. I think it's probably good on Urgot as well. We're going to hope that we don't die here, because this guy has an Urgot too, and I'm pretty sure that's really strong. But we do have a Viego too with Radiant items. Oh, you know what I wanted? I wanted Techie in for my Viego, but I didn't get it in. That's why I was holding on to the Fiddlesticks. I forgot about that. Alright, Viego looks like he's kind of starting to smurf. And he popped off that fight, which is pretty good. Alright, so what do we want to go for here? Like, I can go for Golden Ox on somebody. I can go for Boombot on somebody. I think I just go for Golden Ox on somebody, surely, right? I go for Golden Ox on, I guess, Urgot at this point. And we'll itemize towards the Urgot. Is anybody going for Kabuko? It feels like everybody's holding on to a 5 cost. So I can't even go for a 3-star 5 cost, which kind of sucks. This guy's going for 3-star Vex. That's fine. I mean, we'll just try our best to hit upgrades, because I have to roll anyways. Maybe we'll hit a Felios 3. Maybe we go for Viego 3. I hit Urgot 2. This is definitely better now, I think. Right? You just go like bang, bang. He's AD, right? Yeah, he's AD. Like, these are probably good. Come on. I'll just take another TG, honestly. Okay, so this guy's board has been a fucking problem for me. What is his name? 333AM. He's 6 Bruiser, 3 Exotech. So he's just playing 6 Bruiser scaling Zeri. And I can't deal with his Cho'Gath. Alright, good to know. I don't think I'm ever going to play Zac in this setup. Okay, this time we steamrolled him. Kabuko did the most damage on my board. Okay, this is what I was thinking. I was thinking this Kabuko, from what I read, was going to be pretty strong. That's why I was trying to play towards and why I was holding on to this Ziggs. So that makes sense. That's fine by me. Now, do I want better items on these units? Not really, but I'm going to roll every turn because I'm scaling with Golden Ox. So I'm kind of down. Now, is anybody holding a goddamn Viego? Can I hit Viego 3? It looks like everybody's holding a Kabuko. I don't even have a Filios 2. Alright, nice. Trying to scale up this Golden Ox while rolling. I don't think I can hit Urgot 3. I can maybe hit this guy 3. I should make some items here. I'm not sure what I want to make, so I'll just wait a turn. Also, so this guy is Sucker PBE. I want to see the damage numbers. So his Annie is doing exponentially more damage than me. Does that mean that I just want to build AP on her? I don't know why my Annie's doing so poorly. Because, like, I have, he has 3 amp, though. Like, I have so many synergies dedicated towards this Annie. And my Annie feels like she's the lowest DPS on my board. But on other people's boards, the Annie is popping off. I feel like maybe she's getting mana locked or something. I don't know what's going on. I thought that I would just, like, chain cast and do a shit ton of damage. But it does not seem to be working. Can I hit Kabuko 3? Did the Kabuko players die? I mean, they'll die eventually. We gotta try. It's PBE. Okay, I need to make items here. I'm down for a Shiv. Just fuck it. And how much damage amp do I have from Golden Ox? So I've scaled with 6 Golden Ox. I've scaled to 45 damage amp on my Golden Ox units. Alright, it doesn't seem that bad, but this is only because I have 6 Golden Ox. So let's drop out of 6 Golden Ox for 1 turn and see what happens. Is anybody going for anything? This guy has Viegos? Like, come on. What is this? I can't even go for Viego 3. That's a Golden Ox emblem. I mean, it's definitely better than something. And it's a Ziggs. I mean, maybe I go for Ziggs 3. I want to go for something 3-starred. Do I go for Kabuko? Like, oh no. Bruiser or Strategist on... I'm down for like Strategist on Viego. Seems pretty good. Maybe. Bro, I can't even hit Viego 3 because the other guy has the Viegos. Can I go for Urgot? I don't have this guy 3. I don't need you. I really don't care about you. Oh, a belt? I got an even shroud for free. Did somebody die with a thing? No, this guy's still alive. He's just holding all the 5 costs. What 5 costs doesn't he have? He FF'd? Bro, it's fucking PBE. What an absolute dildo of a player. We're going for 3 stars. What is this? Oh, great. Okay, well, I can't analyze that. Let's do a little overlap of everything. So Golden Ox game. I felt like Golden Ox didn't do that much. I don't know why my Annie didn't do that much damage. Compared to the other Annies. I know this guy has Radiant Archangels, so that's obvious thing. I don't know how you feel about Golden Ox and a lose streak trait in the same set. Well, I don't think Golden Ox is a lose streak trait either. It's kind of just like, it feels better with reroll, but the units aren't rerollable. Now, Jarvan in my mid game did pretty well, so you might play Golden Ox for like Jarvan reroll. Maybe that's a better angle than the one that I took. But I'm not sure why this Annie was so strong. He has blue buff Shojin, so he has no damage on his Annie. It's just chain cast. But I had blue buff Nashers. So this guy with blue buff Shojin, his Annie pumped a lot more damage. The guy in 3rd place, which to me was a little bit confusing considering that like my Annie had like Giga Golden Ox and blue buff Nashers. But maybe I did something wrong. Maybe something I overlooked. I'm not sure. I didn't really like this type of build. It felt like it felt like I wasn't stable. Maybe it's a mana lock issue. That's what I was thinking. I couldn't see. I couldn't tell. It didn't look like she was getting mana locked. My board came together once I had Viego too, obviously. 5 costs seem really good. First impression. Set mechanic didn't seem that effective. Like, it didn't seem that, like, drastic in the set, which is a good sign to me. And then Alistar 3 seemed okay, but not really good. 6 Bruiser Cho'Gath seemed really good. There's a couple things here. But anyway, that was the first experience of PBE. I hope I was trying to get a 3-star 5 cost for you guys on YouTube, but you know, the guy just FF'd before I can even roll. So, you know, my bad, I guess. GG. Until next time, we'll see. Bye-bye.